Hey guys, Grace and I today are going to do our review on the Netflix TV series called First Kill, which just came out on Friday. This will be a non-spoiler review so that you have a chance to watch it over the weekend, as I'm sure most of you will be watching it then, and we'll be very interested to hear what you guys think about it. But before we get into this review, make sure to subscribe to our channel, The Debate Hut, if you aren't aware of what it's called, especially for you new viewers around here, which I think we're getting tons of new viewers. So, we do tons of different videos like debates, pranks, plenty of other reviews, games. So there's something for everybody. So yeah, and don't forget to like this video too if you enjoyed our review. So yeah, we'll just get straight into it. The first thing that caught my attention about this show was the narration. And normally I don't mind the narration, but I found it a bit too annoying. It was just too, I don't know. I don't know. I just didn't like it. Like a little bit of narration is fine, but it was just the whole way through. It was like literal narration. I was like, what is the point of that? Just why? And then also the background music, like music plays a big part to how I enjoy stuff, and because it affects your mood as well. Like if you hear some sort of noise and then you're sort of ooh, like But this, I just found it so annoying. I I just couldn't. I found it really hard to connect with the characters. Like the whole premise of the show is actually really interesting. Like it's two teenagers, one a vampire and the other human. Human. Um, a monster hunter who like fall in love with each other after meeting at school. But I really found it hard to actually just feel a connection to them and something that would make me like, oh wow, I really like this character. Oh wow, this character is like so cool. I'd really like to be here. Or it's just that sort of thing. Like I just found it really hard. There just wasn't that connection. But I've got to say, like when they showed the monsters, like that was pretty cool. They looked pretty scary. So that was good. That is one good thing they did. And I really like Eleanor as well. She if she was the main character, I probably would have liked this show a lot more. She just seemed like a really interesting character and just very different. But yeah, so I guess I probably should have said at the beginning is that, I have this sort of policy where to give shows a chance, I feel like you've got to watch at least 2 episodes because I feel like that's fair enough. So what I did for this one, I watched episode 1 and I was already like, I'm not really sure. Then I watched episode 2 and I just couldn't. I had to stop after that. I can't give you my whole review on the show because I literally can't get past episode 2 because episode 2 is just episode 1 and 2 is just wasn't enough to hook me on. But yeah, I mean, it'd be very interesting to hear like if someone enjoyed it and why. But I have to say, I thought this show was it's just not for me, I guess, and I just didn't enjoy it at all. There's nothing I really enjoyed.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with Emily because I stopped at episode 2 and I just thought like episode 1 was okay, and I thought give it a second go on the second episode, but it didn't change the way I feel because when I started watching, I thought okay, like I can see what they're trying to do with like the lighting, the music, the characters, everything, but I feel like they're trying so much in a few scenes about about when Julia needs blood, we see the red lights, and then we see like the background music. It's just by and it just feel like they give out so much, but they actually did so little. Like we had like a story. Like all we know is about like two characters, one both of completely different, and then there's a murder near the end. And I don't know, I just feel like that's it. I feel like it we had like a second plot happening at the same time. I feel like that would have been a bit better, but like Emily, I didn't feel a connection with the characters. I felt like I don't know, I felt a bit plain. I felt like this is basically a copyright of Twilight, so a bit more classic and a bit more updated. But just Yeah, I just didn't really get into it. I thought I would because it seems like
Mhm.
something the type of show I would enjoy. It seems like I don't know, like the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, like a girl who is completely different from society and just trying to fit in. And she's get romance, she gets adventure, but this isn't the thing. This isn't like horror theme. This isn't really like I don't know. It just didn't suit well for me in this case. And I mean, it would be interesting to hear from someone who actually got to the end of the series and see if they ever do a season two. I'll be quite a bit surprised
I'd be
to be
angry.
honest.
I'd be angry because they get rid of all the good ones and they keep this rubbish on. No offense. No offense to anybody involved in
Yeah,
the show, but
yeah.
I
Just
just,
to let you
yeah.
know, Emily's a bit annoyed at Netflix for all the shows they cancelled, and so am I, to be honest. So yeah, I'll be really shocked if they kept this one going and yet they let some other great shows down, like
Mhm.
Raising Dion or
All the Marvel Netflix ones.
that's true,
Like,
that's true, yeah. Yeah, all that. And yeah.
yeah. I mean, to be fair, it probably could be much more better going forward, like episodes 4 to whatever, how long is it? Up to episode 8,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, those could be great, but the first episode really needs to hook you in, and if not, then the second one, because sometimes I feel like it's a bit hard, with the first episode, because there's so much they need to do. But
Mm.
if they don't get to it at the second episode, I feel like that's just a big warning that something's just gone wrong.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, to be fair, I hope we're not hurting anybody's feelings because I'm sure I've read some of the reviews and some people were saying they really enjoyed it, and then there are some who are like giving it 3 out of 10, and that's sort of where I am at, the 3 out of 10, maybe a bit more lower.
I mean, people will have different opinions. I mean, you can't make people like it, and some people will dislike it, like us do right now. But just the way it is. And while it's a good try, and
Mm.
it sounds like a great idea, to be honest.
Yeah,
That's what
definitely.
got me into trying to think of watching it, trying it, but it just didn't catch on. It didn't. I didn't got really drawn into it. So, I mean, sorry, guys. So those who do like the show, hope we won't offend you, but
Yeah,
this
but
is our
not all shows are
this
for
is our
everybody, isn't
opinion.
it? Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that also.
Right. Uh, any thoughts, Emily, or because
No, I mean, just what we've said before, it'd be very interesting to hear like what you guys think about the show actually.
yeah,
Like if you got up to episode 8 and whether you actually want to see a season 2 and
yeah,
whether you think we stopped too early.
yeah.
Was episode 2 like just getting there and we just needed to start episode 3 and then it was just gonna get our interest, or
Yeah, and I'm not sure about you, but I felt like while the monsters I kind of design and makeup was good, I felt like those monsters that are like CGI on the computer, I just felt like they were a bit maybe because it's just in season one and they're just starting up the budget. I felt like they were a bit too, I don't know, a bit too cringy for me. But that's my
I thought they
opinion.
were pretty cool, to be fair. But
Yeah,
I
they
wish
look
we had
cool.
seen a bit more of them. Like it was just happened too quickly.
Yeah.
Like there needed to be a bit more. It was just like that, and that was it. They're
Yeah.
like,
It was just ninja fighting and all that.
yeah, needed a bit more of that, a bit more of a better fight scene as
I
well.
felt like I think if it was a bit more gory, like a bit more like vampires teeth blood and stuff, or zombies like gore and slimy, I felt like that would be a bit better. But yeah. If you guys have any thoughts on the show, please leave a comment down below and whether or not you think me and Emily should carry on, whether you think it gets better, and whether you think it deserves a second season. I tell you what, if you give us like 20 likes, I'll be generous, maybe 10, then we might continue the show. How's that? Give us
Graceful. I did not promise that.
okay, give us 10 likes and then I'll continue watching the show. Your opinion.
20, and then we both will. I think that sounds fair.
See there.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. For those who don't, apology, but this is our video, so this is our opinion. And before you leave, please make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell down below. And please check out other videos such as our Marvel TV show reaction, our Lucifer, and our Aladdin TV show, and so many more, such as like what Emily says, pranks and debates. And check our website that has our information about us. And well, yeah, we'll see you next time. So bye.